Hello and welcome everybody, I'm Christian from Berlin. People everywhere, in sleazy bars, in five-star hotel lobbies, love it if I bluesify famous tunes. It gives that a certain kick. In the lesson I will show you a couple of tricks I employ to do this. I will play one chorus, just a plain melody, and then I will add more and more bluesy stuff with the three following choruses. I hope you enjoyed. Let's go! Before I play it at mid-tempo, a quick impression, couple of bars of what it sounds like if you play it slower, because I would play it slower in hotel lobbies, for example, and it's also much easier. Just a couple of bars. Make your choice, now the intermediate tempo. Before we go on with the bluesification, let me explain you the chords. They're all quite closely related, you know. The underlying structure is a G7, an E7, which is the 6th degree, a 2nd degree, the A7, and the D7. It's just a little E flat 7, a little stranger in the middle, which is just there to lead to the E7. So it's basically underlying a 1, 6, 2, 5. Makes it great for bluesification. In the right hand, it's just blues scale notes and chord notes of the G. So right hand is just G. We just have to learn the chords in the left hand. Now the brilliant thing is, all these chords allow us the chopstick method, like G, like chopstick means we have the root and the 5th, and just going to the 6th. Now we have the E flat. Look, also chopstick, going between the 5th and the 6th. We have the E7. You see, again, 5th going up to the 6th. And A, same thing. Makes it much easier for us. And the D. Same thing. And the turnaround of blues. E flat 7, typical chromatic down movement to the 5 chord. Let's start. So this is not going to be like my typical song tutorial, but I want to put some emphasis on how I bluesified this, gave this a kick, loosened it up a little. Everybody knows we can bluesify ourselves with different methods, like beer, with red wine, or maybe with whiskey. So we have the beer of bluesification. It's the slide note in blues. So bluesy technique. And then I already did something to the melody, because the melody is ending on the B flat. Now I inserted another note, the D, loosening it up, giving a little rhythmic variation. Very important trick. And a little tremolo, adding a little bit of bluesy feeling. Now if we take the same part of the melody in the next chorus, I'm going even more remote, like further away from the melody. So I play the same thing, same 2 bars in the second chorus. And now listen to this. Ending again on the characteristic B flat as before, but I inserted a complete blues scale line, like now, just G minor blues scale. So hardly anything left from the melody apart from the beginning, the quoting, and the characteristic B flat note. Because I assume at this point everybody knows the melody, they know it anyway, Honey Pie, it's famous, so you can do this without destroying the song. So it's still reminiscing of that song, but you know, kind of improvising in between of a little bit of a blues line, and just ending on this note, and in the taking the same line from the last chorus, I hammer away even more in a bluesy fashion. I know everybody loves this. For example, same 2 bars. Ending again on the typical B flat note in the melody. So by now, everybody's brains, despite the red wine, the beer, and the whiskey, still recognizes it's that same song. But the further the choruses go, the further I go away from the melody. So it becomes a mix of melody, echoing the melody, and playing something bluesy in between. Again, this bit. Now, I call this the blues, the power generator, because it generates power. That's how creative I am. Something is generating power. I call it the power generator. German genius at work. And so you see, we have the same position, same 2 bars in a very different way. Now let's see what else I do. Of course, I play the always the turnaround, the classic turnaround, which is of course so totally blues. It is beer, red wine, and whiskey all in one. I'm not promoting drinking here. I just found that it's a funny metaphor. I hope you are with me on this. So let's see. Now we're going back to the first chorus and see what else I'm doing here. Ah, yes. Oh, yes. That is very interesting. So we're here again, like a second chorus, the first Bluesify chorus. We've been here. Now look at this. And this is such a wonderful thing to give it some bluesy crunch. We come from here. Now, the melody will go. I did is, and now melody note is B flat going down, A to the G, and I just added the G, the E on top of the melody. On top, the melody runs below, and this constitutes what I call, go to my free blues piano courses. They're massive. It's the biggest free offering of blues on the internet. I promise you, it's not just a claim. And check out all these bluesy elements yourself. So we have, it's called a drone lick because the E is droning on top together with the melody note below, like here. And if you can play a little tremolo, it doesn't hurt anybody. Quite the opposite, it's quite pleasant. And here, look, I play. Oh, full of blues idioms here. Melody would be just very plainly like this. And I loosen it up rhythmically just by repeating. Yeah? And now the melody goes again from the B flat over the A to the G. Now I use something different, like, look, melody is here, and I add bluesy sixth, like it's called the old, or I call it the old school sixth. That's German genius at work again. Something is old school. I call it the old school sixth. Yeah, not very creative, but hey. Blues is not creative anyway. Blues is a closed system, just copying from your famous predecessors. So, what do I mean? Melody is here, going down here, and I add, this time, a lower voice. The sixth leading to the G chord. How wonderful is that? You see, it doesn't really matter what chord we have at that particular moment in the left hand, because the right hand just mostly follows G. Yeah, so like it's G, but the chord is E or D. It doesn't matter. And now comes the D7, and a total cliche in blues, and a wonderful lick. Everybody loved that. I had to build it in here because it's so popular. Coming from the D7 back to the G, like. I repeat that for you because I know you like it. Like we are coming from. And now to D7, 5 chord, now. Now, okay, by the way, I bluesified already a number of songs. If you're interested, some really famous songs, I will link them under the video. So you might be interested and find old friends from this lesson here in those songs. If you're looking for an extra booster for your blues piano skills, please check out my Patreon site where you can learn with up to 4 extra lessons per month around blues, like blues, easy boogie woogie, a bit of bluesy bar piano, a bit of gospel. We take time to go more into depth. So if you're interested in getting better faster, please join my Patreon community. I will link it here or also under the video. Thank you. I hope this was something special for you, giving you a little bit of insight. It needs routine. Now is the slow replay coming, where you can learn at your own tempo. I say, have a wonderful day.